Čau! Zdravím všechny na streamu číslo 2. Sice tady ještě teď momentálně nikdo není, každopádně a bylo mi vhodné a to nějakým způsobem oddělit, aby jako bylo rozpoznatelné, že se jako jedná o další pár ze streamu. Tak. Dal jsem si tenhle ten fancy hrneček s Hedvikou z Pepka, jo, takže aby to bylo takový trošku tematický. Tak, a ještě potřebuji udělat jednu věc, než začneme hrát. A to je sdílení. Potřebuji si sebrat tenhle ten odkaz, abych ho mohl zkrátka nasdílet. Tak. Tak jo, tak jdeme na to. Budeme pokračovat s naší postavou, kterou jsme skončili včera. A uvidíme, kam nás to zavede dneska. Tak, já se to tady ještě zmrknu se tady. Tak, pecka. Tak, teď to mám tak, jak potřebuji. Výborně. Tak, my jsme... jo, skvělý. já jsem tam dal, aby to mluvilo, ale ono to asi mluví v angličtině. No mě dost fakt, že to asi bude. Tak aspoň to bude vtipný. Tak, dá se tady něco dělat. Já už se zase nepamatuju. Ovládání. Je tady něco zajímavého, kromě toho, že to bylo jablka, hromádka jablok, kterou tady už teď v tuhle chvilku nevidím. No, tady asi někde možná je, ale nebudeme to teď zkoumat. No, každopádně. Jdeme dál. Jsem si vždycky představoval, že Zmizel to tam má prostě hnusný, ale oni to mají respektive celkem fajn. Dá se vlízt tady do těch pokojů? Hej, tak to je hodně dobrý. Tady jsou ty jabka. Fajn. To jsem netušil, že tady jde takhle otvírat skoro každý dveře. Wow. To je samohrací klavír. Ty obrazy vypadají dobře. Přemýšlím, jestli v nějakém Harry Potterovi se hýbaly obrazy, i když vlastně v těch posledních dílech potom, který jsme i natáčeli tady na YouTube, tak jo. Já tady mám ještě otravovat některý studenty, ono to hlavně jako je dost jako o konverzaci, no, to je pravda. A Sebastiana jsme měli taky čekovat tady.
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to
Čau,
Slytherin.
Sebastiane.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still,
Takový diktát, ne?
impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Okay,
It
nice
was
to
nice
meet
meeting
you.
you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Dík. Tak, snad nám to trošku pomůže, že nám popřál. Hodně štěstí. Tak, a koho tu máme dál? A s touhle jsme už mluvili včera, ale ona jsme to asi neuložili spíš. Čau, Imelda!
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Fajerka.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Jasně.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Tak, koho tady máme dál? Jo, to je ten Omnis.
I think I heard one. Doubt
Nazdar.
Mermaid does that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you,
Uchvatný
Ominous.
jméno.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Smutný. The mermaids often appear outside the common room.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
To je otázka.
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice to meet
Ominous.
you.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Tak jo.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Profesor Weasley, jo. Čeká na nás. Tak jdem. Ježiš, já jsem rozbil nějakou vázu. Staráč. Já to zaplatím, sice nevím teda z čeho, ale třeba nějaký peníze doufám má, nějaký kouzelný. Tak. Jdeme dál, jdeme dál, jdeme dál. Nekončící schody, ty milujeme.
Good morning. I
Jdeme na
trust
to.
you're ready for your
Vlastně,
first day at
Jenska,
Hogwarts?
já jsem se
I've been
zapomněl.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Okay. Tak jdem.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the guide can provide?
Aha. Jo, vlastně to jsou ty, yes. Yes. OK, takže už máme první. Aha. Jo. Okay. Just come down.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Jasně, spolehni se. Se líbí vždycky po těch schodech poboženou.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Jo. Aha, jo, to je rychlý cestování asi. Předpokládám. Jo. A musím. Musel. Jo, chápu. Aha, dobře. Je také se cestuje, OK. To asi není úplně potřeba, vzhledem k tomu, že člověk chce objevovat.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Neznervozně, jde pomalu pořád ještě.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I can't wait till all my sisters.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Jestli teď nezajímalo.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
That's right, this isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, máme si promluvit s profesorem Figem.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Máme tady nějaký questy. Levioso, Accio, Accio. Tak. To asi jedno, co budeme první.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Tam je něco vidím. Yes. Mám tě. Tady je něco uvnitř. Jak se tam dostanu? Hele, skřítek. Jo, oni jako utečou, jo. Proč mi utíkají ty skříci? Jo, to je zavřený. A docela jednoduše se jako zjistí člověk, co tady je kde schovanýho, no. Mi přijde. Uvidíme. Jak nám to bude ku prospěchu v průběhu hry. Ty jo, jaká kousovku. Něco tu je, ale kde? Jo, tamhle, to mi ukazuje ty dvě věci tam na tom. OK. Wow. Moc pěkný. No nic, jdem na tu hodinu, potřebujeme. To bychom potřebovali repara, no tohle to akorát, že tohle to zatím asi neumíme, takže to je nám k ničemu. Kam tady po schodech nahoru, yes, a podíváme se, jestli něco není. Něco, co by nás mohlo zajímat. Ani ne. Už tady tinká, jako kdybych měl něco najít, ale nic. Travel. To máme, kdybychom chtěli rychle cestovat, jasně. OK. Na nic, tak jdem dovnitř. Zdravím vás. Open.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Tak. Jdem na to.
Levioso.
Šikovnej.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
To je vtipný, jak se to vůbec za těch 100 let vůbec nezměnilo. Ty interiéry.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
je Lumos. Moment.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a good... So, now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Boże mój.
Good form. I know. This will be your first duel.
I do enjoy lively duel.
Ani Jazlal and Al HRB.
How's the view?
Use the basic cast when
Zapadł mnie pod stół. Tipek.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Maniak szkonowej ten habit.
Nice work.
No
I
wiem.
enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires
Nemusíme jim
intention
říct všechno.
and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Hezké.
Revelio.
Hele. Look good luck. Ty oči mě děsej.
Revelio.
No, tak jdeme ven.
Revelio.
Tak máme asi něco sebráno. Tak obešel jsem mohl tam tudy, ale to nevadí. Tady máme zase další oheň. No, a tebe taky. Čemu je tohle? Nevím, ale má to pohyblivý motýlky.
Revelio.
Ty se všechno hejbe, koukám. Můžou mi tady výtahy někde.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind.
Přijde mi tady, že tady je až přehršel různých schodišť, ale tady si to pamatuju. Když jsem to testoval, tak jsem byl tady přímo. Yes, další. Co tady máme?
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was
Ježiš,
Albert Boot.
protiva.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Číča.
Obviously, that's when everything changed. That's absurd. You could pick any point in history and say
Jo,
that's when
tohle je
everything
trošku
changed.
divoký.
Things are changing all the time.
Procházení texturama, to úplně miluju na hrách.
I'd hardly say that's the point of history. It's not as if
Tady se to někdo nepohlídal. No jo, tak jdeme to.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at a possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Dobrý. Mám to dělat takhle jako větší, co největší skóra, ne?
Excellent control there.
Hoho. Pade a...
Splendid.
Je to tam. Vidíš se, vidíš?
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student
To se říká přirozený talent.
Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ty, ta je dobrá. Jseš dobrá, ale... Hej, jestli mi to teď nepůjde. Yes. Jsem se bál, že mi to tam nespadne. Yes. Jaj, ale to je prostě chytrý NPCčko. Já to mám mnohem těžší. Pust. Je to tam! Pade.
Quite impressive.
Schoď to dolů. Jaj, a dáme mi to. Počkat, tak to musím asi odsud. Pojď. Yes, porazil jsem tě. Jo, porazil. Yes. Ne? Jo, jsem se lekl, ježišmarja. Dobrý. Jsem tam, vyhrál jsem a ty si prohrál. Jak se
Let us
cítíš?
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Tak. Pepku, ale už ho tam nemají. Teď jsem si připadal jak jak šapaholik Adel. Že to byla limitovaná edice a už ji tam nemají. Tak. Jdeš první, jo. OK. Let's do this, jdem na to my. Hej, ale mě to docela znervozňují ty krabice. No, tak jdem na to, no. Pojď. Ne, spadej, yes. Tak pojď, tak teď se předveď. Já si počkám, až ty krabice budou zase pryč. A myslel jsem, že navzájem schodit, ne, si myslím. I don't know. No, uvidíme. Ne, to jsem nechtěl. Nehodil jsem mi to do 60. Do 50, pardon. OK, a já si to potřebuji ale sem, toto potřebuji hodit. Teď pojď. Ale to jsem mohl víc. Je to tam, je tam pajda. Yes. I'm better than
Very
you.
good, both of you. Well done.
Hej, to je takový to úplně jako, že jsme byli oba dva dobří, jako to jsme sice byli, ale pořád tam byl ten jeden lepší. Ne, s těm legraci.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Já si myslím, že nás balí. No jo.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Jesus. What does it look like?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Boží. Jaké velká.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question,
Like
but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Asi ano. Tak jo, díky za pokec.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Stejně to je jaká
I think
Uganda.
Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
OK, tak jsme se pokecali. Já chci ale tam tu truhlu otevřít. Mě to úplně znervozňuje, že ještě nemám otevřenou. No. No jo.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
Jsme nějaký špinavý.
Your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Zase máme další místo na rychlé cestování. A tady ještě jedno, někde. Podle všeho. Ale no tak.
Revelio.
O kde? A to je asi pod náma. Jo, aha, chápu. Rozumím. Tady to bude určitě zamčený, jistě. No, tak nic. Takže nic. OK, let's go. Nazdar. Já se s tebou nechci bavit, díky. Ach bože. Tady tohle to nedám, tu hádanku, to je na mě moc složitý. Martine, víš, co tam mám dát? Že ti vůbec nerozumím. Já to chci, ale... OK, tak jo, tak jindy. Tady tam taky zavření. Kam se máme jet? Tak, co tady máme dál? The Astronomy Wing. OK. Tak jdeme objevovat, tady nic nenajdeme, už tam byla ta číča, taková ta, co tam procházela těma texturama. Tak. Jdeme tady dolů po schodech. Tak. Tady něco je. Číča, další číča, tady je to samá kočka. Jezus, ahoj. Krásná, no, krásná. Dobrý, tak jo, takže kočku jsme si pohladili. Hej, podívej se, ty předměty tady pochodující, hýbající se. Co máme tady? Wow, so beautiful. Hej, tak jako, co tady lítáte? Je krása. A tak jo, no, co si budeme, vypadá to fakt dobře, no. Tak, máme jít tady dolů. Teď sem. A jo. Ještě by to mohlo ukázat vzdálenost. Není tady někde vzdálenost napsaná? 50. No to jsou jako metry, nebo co to je? Něco to ukazuje, no ale jestli vzdálenost to netuším. Ale asi něco, nějaká značka vzdálenosti to asi bude. Další. To víš, jo, tady budu všechno tady budu mít. Další šíša. A tady je něco pod náma, nebo to je tady? Kde to je? Tady je něco tu je, ale jako kde to... Prostě nemůže být tady v křoví, ne? Nevím, tohle to ještě nedávám. OK, let's go. Sem. Tady je další quest. A tady máme další přemysťovadlo. Soráč, nechtěl jsem. Se nezbláznit. Tak tady jsme kde? Nevím. Frajer pojede dovnitř, ne, dívej. Ne, tak ne. Jsem si myslel, že projde, ale neprošel. Wow. Zdravíčko, with smiling eyes. Tak. Proč se mi to pořád vypíná? Já to nemám puštěný, aha, to bude ono. Tak. Tak jdem začít tedy. Begin. Tady je ten skřípek.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Tady jich mají nějak hodně.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. I'm trying to get a
lovely key. Beaming smiling eyes.
Continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds,
red heart.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a
Se vám líbí profesorka Weasleyová.
You'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
A co ona má společného s Weasleyem? Má asi všechno, co? What more can you tell about our potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I'll explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
No sedí to, no, má takový hadry, jaký měl Ron na tom plese. Něco takového podobného. A to jak to mluví. Perhaps asi na to je radši.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
A jim přišla taková příjemnější.
She knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Tak, prateta tesí a jdeme. Je tady něco zajímavého? Tady je nějaká truhla, ne? Co to je? No, to nejde, ale to je jenom... ne... Fakt, jako prateta tesí. No i to je prateta tesí. Takže... Jdeme dál. motýlci. A jak on se zahýbou. Tak.
Ah, there you are.
There you are. Yes. I'm there.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right
Reparo.
up, makes a broken object
To
good as
potřebuju.
new in the blink of an eye.
Přesně, to potřebujeme. Jako kdybyste viděli, že to zrovna
More
potřebuju.
frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
OK. Jo, tady bylo to rozbitý. Tak aha, tak to bylo také nastražení na nás, no, to bylo jasný. Jo. Vidíte ty, jak se jmenuje tady ta kytka? Jak se jmenuje tady ta kytka, co má uvnitř to mlíko? Kurva. Napište to do komentářů.
This is the
někdo.
right area.
Yes.
Wonder where the flying page is.
Ano, a co teď? Co dělat? Collect the flying page, ale já jsem se slepil, já to nevidím. Jo, takhle, tady, aha, a čím to mám sebrat? Víte někdo? Čím to můžeme sundat? Čím bychom to mohli sundat, co? Yes! Jde Akio, čím jiným, že taky. OK, tak to máme. A to bylo všechno? Já chci umět to reparo teda, takže doufám, že se to brzo naučíme.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Slyšíte něco?
Revelio.
Tamhle je. Yes, máme další. Tak super, tak to bychom měli. A tady je víc? Ne, už nás to vede jinam. Aha, jsou jenom dvě. Okay.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of...
Aten Editel Black Sea of Gvuj V5, Dial Hariho Potter na Obraz V Brumbalov Prokov, CDE Muika Ujdiz Kontrolovat Jesli Nebel Artur.
Cože tě mám? Yes, už to umíme. A je to naše. Tak a už umíme reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something,
Já si to jdu hned vyzkoušet. Tady na tuhle tu věc. Na tu schodu. Schodu. Tak. A je to. Juhu! Quest complete. Takže to máme. Ale jinak jsem žádnou jinou neviděl tady zatím. Jenom tuhletu, tam mě prostě praštá do očí úplně. Já říkám, to musíme upravit a mohli jsme. Tak. Yes! Máme další věc. A tady jsou sochu nešli co dělat? Ale vypadá, že ne. Tak jo. Kam vlastně jdeme teď? Jo, takže to neprojde, OK. Kde máme další zastávku? Welcome to Hogwarts. The Bell Tower Ring. Tak jo, jdeme. Máme ji tudy. Wow. Cool. Tak jdeme. Tak. Těch kouzel tady je. To se potom jako libovolně nějak mění, nebo můžete se to jako změnit a dát si to místo toho. No asi jo, teda no.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley is a marvelous teacher. Never requires us to write.
Máme tady něco zajímavého, něco na objevení. No, něco tady... Hele, tady nějaká žába. Nějaký chrlič. No, to je drak asi, nějaký jmený. Hele, duš kolem mě proletěl. Tady máme i teta. Já nevím, jak se jmenuje už. Jo, tady to máme zavřený. Ale další přeměsťovadlo. Tady je nějaká pěkná socha. Aha, ale tady něco je. A je tam něco? Aha. Vypadá, že by tam něco bylo. Našli jsme něco? I don't know. Mít nejty. Já se tady jenom vemu. Ahoj. No jo, to víš, že hledám tebe, ale já potřebuji teď si něco pozbírat nejdřív, než si tě vezmu. Tady máme taky něco. Yes. Aspoň si zvedneme level trošku. Mám 3, jako jo, a jako ten čtvrtý jsme tam nedobil, proč? Už se od ní zdaluju, to jsem zase nechtěl úplně zase tak daleko. A tak objevujeme, no. Tady toho je v okolí. Ale nevím, na co jsou tady ty zrcadla. Čemu to vlastně slouží a proč to nejde použít, nebo dá se to použít. No, nic. A nic. Nemělo to něco udělat? No, nevím. I don't know. Nic, jdeme za ní, jdeme za tou nety, nebo jak se jmenuje. Já se ztrácím normálně. OK. Ano, hledal jsem tebe, takže jdeme si s tou pokecat.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Revelio.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective.
Ale pátu to jinak, no, než Harry Potterovém prostě je to takový jinak stavěný, mi to přijde hrad. Je to víc knižní, no, ten hrad. Protože i prasinky jsou blíž. A to v Harry Potterovi nejsou.
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Hodně dobrý, hodně dobrý.
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Accio. Levioso.
Aha, to sbíráme. OK. Wow. Krásný narcisy.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them.
Wow.
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous.
Revelio.
I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Zapovězený les.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor
Hogwarts
Weasley
family
mentioned he knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
No chomórky.
Mm.
Yeah, to hezký.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Čemu vlastně jsou ty muchomorky? Ta mapa je opravdu krásná. Wow. So beautiful. Fakt jako krásný je to moc. Pěkná tráva, pěkný rostliny. Krásný hrad, líbí se mi to moc. Masakr. Fakt krásný. No nic, jdeme. Zanaty.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Naši číča. Nedostávám to tamky achievementy, že tady hladím. No. Tady je to samá kočka. Wow. Začíná pršet. Akorát nějak rychle to namoklo všechno, teda na to, že začíná teprve pršet. A už se tady vytvářejí se tu už louže, tak to nevypadá úplně jako uchvatně.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Ježiš, sorry.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you like. Yeah, but goblins and such. It might be nice to have a friend with you.
A tak něčemu? No, myslím, že to se jako dá. Nevypadá. Už jsme v prasinkách. A tady máme něco na sezbírání. Yes. Až máme 4. levelu. Co je tohle? Oh, ježišmarja. Soráč, to jsem nevěděl, že když ji takhle opustím, tak mě bude linčovat ta hra. Mám nějaký špinavý ten hábit. A oni všichni mají nějaký to špinavé.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Hogwarts.
To je věc, která mě absolutně odrazuje, když o tom někdo mluví.
It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Tady toho je teda. Wow. The Old Fool. To je hezká ta plastická mapa. Magic Meep. Hezký. Jsme jako opustili, jo, tak teď máme teda úkoly, které tady máme splnit. Nemáme Ollivandera, to bude tady, ne? A logicky, že? A to nejsme ani daleko, takže to jsme za chvilinku tam. Ollivander!
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Jasně.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
No to si můžeš... Aha.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
I don't know. Co hezký všechny. Tohle je hodně dobrá. Mají zajímavý barevné zpracování. Kurník šopa, nevím, ale tady to se mi fakt líbí, tam mě úplně zaujalo na první pohled. Tak, co já to potřebuju? A tady byl co? Jo, to nic. Ale co to je? Type problem.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Fenixovo. Nevím. Máme si jednorožčí.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. What do you think?
Asi dobrý, no.
extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Now, how did that feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
OK, takže Ollivandera máme za sebou. Jsme byli. Tak, kam dál? No, co jsme, jo, nějaký to vidím, ono to je tam pod kamerou, já jsem si to minule nevšiml. OK. No nemáš to moc velký, co se budem povídat, no nic, jdeme ven. Takže u Ollivandera máme za sebou. Tak, ho dál. Čeknem. Podle toho asi, co máme nejblíž. Tady jsme, a potřebujeme sem. OK, to jsem měl asi vzít jako první. A to nevadí, on to tak daleko od sebe není, takže to je jedno. Jdeme tam. Tady je to.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Nic mě to nestojí. To je nejlepší, když vás to nic nestojí. Jo, no tohle už máme za prachy. OK. Jo, už tady koukám, mám i něco jako v inventáři. Ale to je, jo. Vůbec neexistuje, já to nebudu na sebe spalit, to vypadá prostě strašlivě. Tady jsou nějaký glows, nějaký rukavice. Tohle ty nic nepřidávají. Nic. Tak jo. Tak to máme další krám hotový, vyřešený. Má to tu hezký, ale hezký křesla. Můžu vidět těma dveřma? Yes. Tak, potřebujeme na další místa. Sem potřeba a sem potřeba. The magic nib. Tak asi neživám, teda to logicky tohle, no. Tak jo, jdeme. Tudy. Revelio. Ale nic jsme, no tady je to všechno zamčený, tyjo. Na všem jsou zámky, na všem jsou zámky. Tady je level 11. Víš jo, kámo. Toho masa tady, fuj. Že se nestydíš. Já bych měl většinou veganský. Tak, co mají tady? Ježišmarja, co se dělá? A tady je to ne. Yes, nějaký groše. Jak koukám, všichni chodí všude. No nic, nebudeme to zdržovat a jdeme na ten... můžeme projít tudy. Údajně. Yes. Tady jo, takhle, teď jsme sem prošli tudy. Zase další kočka. Přísahám, že záměrně nevyhledávám. Tam na něco. To je ta stránka, počkej. Potřebuji. Yes, Akio. Mám to. Mám tě. Jsme tu. Pippin Potion. Tak, jdeme dovnitř. Ježišmarja, jsem se schodil. Nazdar. Kde Pindy?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Yep.
Is it?
To bude tím. Fakt jo, to jsem se nevšiml. Máš mi to napsat.
Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always... How may I help you today?
Na PlayStationu 5 to hraju.
Some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
Make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in,
Zadarmo,
should mention
protekce.
that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can. So you
grinning face.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Kde by to asi mohlo být?
What can I do for you today?
Žádej, Dominiku. Tak, zadáčel, opět zadáčel, to se nám líbí, protože rádi nakupujeme zadarmo.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
A tohle už je drahý všechno. A ty houby jsem našel, nechceš je? Já nevím, jestli je potřebuji jako... A to se nedá změnit. Musí to jít, ne? Nic. Teď to řešit asi nebudeme. Ale nemám to tu jako. A přitom jsem to sbíral, tak jako to vypadá jako když jsem to jako tak jsem to nezbíral, asi jsem jenom do nich kopal, do těch hůb, nebo já nevím. Vypadá to tak. No nic. Jdeme pryč. Takže tohle máme vyřešené. A teď potřebujeme ještě na to jedno místo. Kde se nějaký děcka hrajou. Tím se to hrajou. I don't know. Tak, a co to je? Jaká kudla. Wow, pěkná sekerka. Můžu si ji vzít? Jsi mi mohl tady taky vychovávat studenty, ne? Nemohl? To by nebylo na škodu. Na co jaká hůlka, tady budu házet touhletou sekirou, ne? No nic, to asi ne. Takže, a Eliška říkala, že tady byl někde nějaká ta stránka, a já se nebudu vracet, já se podívám potom, když tak... A už se prší? Ne. Jo, začíná se pršet. A, tamhle je stránka. Pojď sem. Kam jdeš? Já po tebe tady nebudu lítat. Mám tě. Jest. A co teď? Je tady nějaký keř. Jo, takhle. A to můžu jako ostříhat, jo. Aha, ok. Za to bych si něco zasloužil, ne? Nějakou za tu službu. Tady nějaká truhla. Je, konečně, moje první truhla. A teď jak se to otvírá? Můžete mi to někdo vysvětlit, jak se to otvírá. No, koukáš na mě, jak... A že bys mi poradila, jak tě mám otevřít? No, reparem asi těžko. No, Lumos jsem taky ne. Jak mám otevřít tu truhlu? Ona na mě čumí. Ne, asi, měly by tam být fazolky v tom. Ona na mě čumí. Já na to ještě nemám kouzlo. Neviditelnost. Ježišmarja, to je trapný. A zrovna když najdu truhlu, kterou bych eventuálně mohl otevřít. Tak, jo, já jdu správně, no, vidíš, já si dokonce instinktivně jsem viděl, že mám jít sem. No jasně. Jsme chudí studenti, jako kde mám brát peníze? Nebo okrádat jiný studenty. Tady pána, ten vypadá, že sám nemá moc peněz asi. Ten dešť je fakt divný. A hlavně tady prší nějak často furt. Jako, to jako neznamená, že... Umít splihlý vlasy. V té době ještě nebyl lak na vlasy, abys to mohl pořádně stužit. No nazdar. Jakože ten lak na vlasy je v té truhle?
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I grow everything myself. My speciality is potioning.
500 mint seeds.
Even pipping purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
Nikomu tady nemůžu dát svůj bordel. Tak jo. Koukej, to je kravička. On nevidí, chudák. Nemůže toho nikdo ostříhat. Nevadí to někomu? Asi ne. Hele, tady jsou jahody. Jahody. A to jsou nějaký jiný jahody, mají modrý listy, tak to budou asi nějaký nebezpečný jahody určitě. A může se brát? Já chci sbírat. Taková velká dýně, jo. No tak to teda vůbec, no. Ani v Bradavicích není nic takového možného. Ty tady seděl někdo úplně jiný. Kam teď? Hele, tam je nějaká koza. Nebo ovce. Nebo něco s rohama, nevím co to je. Zabije mě to. Hej, podle mě to zabije. Můžu to lumosovat. Já jsem to zabil. Ne, nezabil jsem to. Ježišmarja. Ne, promiň, to jsem nechtěl. Já jsem tě chtěl jenom leviosovat. Ona utekla. Ona se mnou nechce hrát. Ježišmarja, co děláš? Chceš tady někoho zabít? Tohle nebaví. Spadne na zem. Chudák, to jí vyděsil, bude mít trauma na celý život, to nic dáme. Tady je něco. Něco jsem našel. Čau. Můžu leviosovat i ty, studenty. Zkoušíme to. No, to tady nepůsobí. Jak to tady nepůsobí? Tady na toho týpka to chci. On se tomu vyhnul, viděli jste to? To je jenom Matrix. Tady to se ostříhá, jo, to můžeš ostříhat dokola, aha. To za tu chvilku narostlo, jako mi chcete říct, jo. Motýlce. Kam já vůbec jdu? Jo, já jsem mám někým mítnout. A s kým se mám mítnout? Jo, z nety zase, aha. Jakože jsem se obešel ty věci, tak se jdu... Jo, chápu. OK. Jsou tu stejný generovaný děti. Kolik má ten člověk, který vlastní tyhle ty děti, těch dětí? A tady zase ty stejný děti, hele, vidíte to, buď se přemysťujou. To je stejný obličej. Ale i stejný oblečení. To je divný. To jsem celé, já už zase hledám mouchy na tom. Stejný dítě. Opět stejný dítě. Který tady běhá s nějakým koštětem, nebo co tady vyvádí. Na ty vyzvedni se mě, já jsem vyděšený z těch lidí tady. Jediný, kdo mi tady přijde příjemný, jsou ty kočky. To jsou tady všude. Ale ty automaticky generovaný lidi, ty jsou fakt divný. Jsou děsivý. Připadá mi, že se tady objevuje furt stejný UPCčka. NPCčka. UPCčka. Na něj jezdem za Naty. Naty, vysvobodně.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Krista pána. A to je co, Janko? Hezké. Já už jsem se pamatuju, čím se krylo.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to let him down!
Jo, to se dá očekat, že mě se sejme.
Potato.
pomohlo teda. Ne! On mě sejmul. Sejmul mě. Sejmul mě. Ale jo, sejmul. Ach, bože.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
To bude skipnout už ta reklama.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
Musíme to skopnout znovu.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Fungu Yutanakasla a CDSN ko hazage, Jinakas package.
OK, tak jdeme na to, pojď. Tak pojď. Skip. Je to skipnou. Fuck. Tak, dobrý, uskočili jsme a teď jdeme na ně. Pojď, dělej. Uhni.
Are we weakening them at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear them down!
Sakra. Uhnout. Ne! Uhni. Do něj, pojď. Kurník.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Už to měl být mrtvý, ne? Je. No, vypadá to, že už jsme ho dali. Teďka. OK. Je to. Troll with the punches. Takže to máme. Takže to jsme zvládli.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur.
A na druhý pokus.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
OK. Tady můžeme použít reparou. Ale... Yes. U nás se tady budeme moc jako hodně reparovat. Jo. Další. Budu dělat, že jsem ten strom neviděl. Další. Tady je taky něco. Tady taky vypadá, že je něco rozbitýho. Tak. Výtučně, takže to máme a... Ještě další. Tak, je to hotové. Takže to máme opravenou a ještě nám tady chybí něco. Ale to asi... Jo, tak tohle. Anka. Dobrý, tak jo, tak máme. Shopkeeper. A ten je uvnitř, jo? Aha, OK.
We were just talking about you.
Já si dám čaj tady. Líbě, který na každém kroku máte prostě šálek čaje. A můžete si dát čaj. Tak, co tady máme? Interact. Aha, OK. Talk.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Aha, to se ještě můžeš nakoupat. Nejspíš. A já nevím, jestli jsem něco kupoval. No šálu rozhodně tady nebudu nosit.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad... I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Jasně, někde se vrátíme.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right.
Všechno jde poprvé.
The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Tak, každopádně tohle je z dnešního streamu všechno. Já vám moc děkuju, hlavně všem, co si udělali čas a na stream dorazili. a uvidíme se někdy třeba v budoucnu nějakého dalšího streamu. Mějte se hezky, užijte si večer a čau.